this is a report on the next unusual type of game. So this thing about like this player being really, really good, or the demons being really, really powerful, and even though a lot of people are saying that actually no, demons are quite screwed now because of the randomness, for this player, no, they're not. We did something that I think demonstrated this for us. We brought 750 point lists along this time. So me with my Dark Angels, Craig with his demons. Jez and Laurie both had Eldar at 750. So they decided they were going to play together as a team. And even though it's not very fluffy, determined, look, it's just mates wanting to play together. This happens to be our armies. So we put Dark Angels in alongside demons. And I said, what? And he said, look, just put it this way, right? You're trying to fight these Eldar, and demons have turned up trying to fight the Eldar. So all you've got to do is just concentrate on the Eldar first, because tactically, which is what you're about being Dark Angels, tactically, the demons at the moment are the enemy of my enemy. It doesn't necessarily mean they're my friend, but it means we should coordinate our efforts against who the demons are trying to destroy. So we kill them quicker than we would have. Then we kill the demons. Have a good ruckus. So, 750 points each with us, so it ended up as 1,500 points versus 1,500 points. 2v2. So we decided straight away, because the demons are fast moving, and he was using the same sort of thing, the chariots, the demonettes, and all that kind of thing, the flamers and the horrors, and that we were going to have me defend, and there was an objective in our zone and an objective in his zone as well, and we were the diagonal field deployment. So I had all my lot all up on a ruined building, one unit taking the top of it, defending one objective, holding, and the other one was going to press on into the forest, and they had an interrogator chaplain leading them who had a flamer, so that when the enemy forces would engage us through the forest, I'd be able to open up with a flame through the trees and then go in and get them. Turns out I didn't need to, and of course when my Terminators tried to deep strike in, and I didn't have Raven Wing in this list, it was just, you know, it was just really a holding list, but with some 5 Deathwing in there as well, just to make trouble, to get involved. The Deathwing had a deep strike mishap, and the opponent ended up placing them all the way back on my field, right over near where my objective is, so they just pretty much spent the rest of the whole game just trudging back across the field, walk, run, walk, run, walk, run, trying to find action again and not finding it. Meanwhile, the unit that was holding at the wall never had to shoot anything, because the poor Eldar never got close enough. This is what I'm getting to. The ones in the forest didn't even have to engage, because his fast-moving Slaneshi forces ripped around the edges of the board, tore into the Eldar on both sides, came through, bypassed the forest, and tore into the Eldar before they could get to the forest. So had them on all 3 fronts, while the Dark Angels just started moving forwards and just stopped, and their mouths just opened, and the Terminators appear behind them now, and they're like, should we just go home? And he just proceeded. What? I mean, we're sitting in scenery, and what essentially happened was that this demon's army proceeded to wipe the floor, tear the complete arse out of the combined Eldar armies. So it was a 750 point demon host, right, killing 1,500 points of Eldar, while 750 points of Dark Angels watched helplessly, unable to help. So that was a good, fulfilling game. Now, I literally did say, I didn't have to be here. I didn't have to be here. They didn't have any forces left to try and get to my side of the board for me to shoot. So, you know, that was an interesting game. And, you know, I tried to play up to the strengths of my chapter, saying, you know, we should defend. You're the fast lot. Little did I realise it would amount to this. Oh God. Oh God. I think the term face rolling comes to mind really here. So that's another report for you on how things went down, and I'll get back to you with more information as the battles continue. But until then, I'll see you at the gaming table.